Hey everybody, what's up? On this video, let's find out how you can close more clients on your discovery calls. Hey guys, what's up? Hernan Vazquez here. I hope you guys are amazingly well. Welcome to another video. And on this video, I wanted to invite my good friend Alex Berman so that he can explain to you how you can close more leads and how you can get a better discovery calls whenever you're trying to close a high-ticket client, a new consulting client, or whatever you're trying to sell on the phone. Alex is your guy. So let's take a look at what Alex has to say about how to close more clients in your discovery calls.
Hey, I'm Alex Berman. I'm the chairman of an agency called Experiment 27, where we generate new leads for digital agencies. Hernan was awesome enough to let me come and speak to you guys for a bit. And in today's video, I want to go over the discovery call script we use on sales calls. This exact script that I'm going to show you has generated over $1 million for us in the last year, and I'm happy to share it with you. First, let's start with a little bit of sales theory. There are two ways I've found to approach a sales call. One is the typical way, which is reading a script that a sales manager hands you. And the other way is to approach sales kind of like you're a doctor diagnosing an illness. When you go into a doctor's office, would you rather a doctor sit there and pitch you on how good they are at medicine, how great their medical practice is, etc., or would you rather a doctor ask you how you're feeling? And that's my approach to sales. Rather than having a bunch of prepared case studies or a bunch of prepared sentences with rebuttals to everything they might say, I'm a bigger fan of having several questions that guide the conversation, and from there answering with a case study and trying to actually solve the client's problem. So let's jump into it. Here is how we structure our actual discovery calls. We start with introductions. Normally it's us talking about the weather, or it's talking about whatever city they're in. Normal small talk before a meeting. Then we go into our value proposition. I try to keep this under a sentence or two, similar to how I started this video. So our value proposition for Experiment 27 is, hey, I started this company when I was director of marketing at a former agency that did digital marketing. And what we found was digital marketing for agencies specifically is very different than digital marketing for other B2B companies, and that's why most marketing agencies fail at it. So we focus specifically on generating leads and finding Fortune 500 companies for digital agencies, and that's exactly what we want to help your company with if there's a fit. Something super short like that. You can throw in some examples of past clients if you want, as long as they're very specific, but I wouldn't go longer than what I just said. Then I ask them to tell me about their organization. Can you tell me about your organization and company? We can dig down further. What's your main value proposition? Who are your customers? What types of products and services do you offer? What work do you personally oversee? Questions that are giving me as a salesperson and giving you as a salesperson a better idea of what they do and their job within the organization. Then, since we're a marketing company, we ask what areas of growth they're focused on. Then tell me about how you get some of your best opportunities now. So these are all questions around their marketing, because we sell marketing. If you sell SEO, I would ask similar questions to this. If you sell mobile apps, you might want to ask about their digital initiatives, or what they've tried in the past when it came to building mobile apps, or who runs the team responsible for spinning up new mobile apps. Remember, you're thinking about this like a doctor, so you need to ask the type of questions that are going to give you the biggest picture. Imagine that instead of a new business call, these guys are coaching clients of yours. If you're going to help them, you need to learn as much about them as possible. Answering these questions is where the sales come in. Every time they've answered a question. So for instance, if I ask them, tell me about where your leads are coming from right now, and they answer, like most agencies, they say, all of our leads or most of our leads are coming from referrals right now. If they said something like that, then I might say, that's really interesting, because I was talking to 2 other agency founders last week, and I talked to a lot of these founders, and they all deal with the same issue around referrals. 90% of their business, 80% of their business all comes from these current clients, which for one is super risky, right? If you lose one of your cornerstone clients that's sending you new business, you're done for. That whole part of your business is gone. So it's, of course, good to open up new channels, but also you're stuck in whatever industry they're recommending to you. That's why we really love cold email. And that's why we really love a lot of these inbound marketing channels that we sell as well, because they allow you to go out and pick the type of companies that you actually want to work with. That's a type of answer that frames you as the expert and gets them more interested, and will also keep them answering your questions, which is very important. The end goal of this call is to get enough information to put together a proposal for them. If that's done, then the next step is to say something like, all right, thanks for all this info. I'd love to put together some information, some materials, and figure out the next steps going forward. When's the next time you want to meet? And there's a bunch of exact wording in this document. Again, there's a link down in the description that you can check out. But the thing to keep in mind is the goal of this call is to get enough information to write a proposal and also to book the next call. The other big piece of advice is if you want that next call to happen, don't send them the proposal until that call is on the calendar and most likely an hour or two away. I've lost a lot of deals by sending a proposal too early because a proposal needs the sales guy to present it. Otherwise, it'll lose almost all context, even the most detailed proposals. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more videos from me, free sales training, super in-depth guides, stuff like that, all of those videos are on b2bsalestraining.org. You'll be redirected to a playlist of our most popular videos here on YouTube. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.